You also have sneak and crits.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man, it's fun. You just got to lean into the melee, right? Really kind of push how you imagine yourself doing things. Can be
I
pretty.
knew I should have waited for you.
Hero has come.
well, like most of the time I play either a Hexblade Warlock, human variant, or I will do a Blade. What is it? Blade Singer, Wizard.
Blade Singer is actually pretty good. Like it's
Like
better than I thought it would be when I was looking at it. Like, oh, wow.
like race wise, I always go human variant unless I'm going to do a Drake Warden.
Because feats are too good to pass up.
Yeah. If I go Drake Warden though, then I go Dragonborn because I've got like a little backstory for an already semi-existing character for how the Drake Wardens get their pet dragons and shit like that.
Like a pseudo dragon?
No, you get a Drake.
So yeah, you get a
Oh,
Drake, and
As
like
you level up, it gets.
yeah, basically it goes from what is it, small to large. It grows wings, so it goes from a drake to a full-blown dragon.
that's pretty
So
dope.
so Dylan still doesn't have a character token, just a picture, or does he?
I don't know. Do I?
I don't,
I don't know. I just see down on the screen. I just see like just a portrait. I don't even see like a token. Maybe I don't know.
I haven't added the tokens yet. Let's see.
Oh, I was crap. Which one?
See that.
Can you? Well, I was gonna say, can you possibly make my clone maybe have a different border than me so I can like? Well, I mean, I don't
I mean, sure, but
know.
that's gonna be
I
something I'm doing.
Uh, I mean, you don't do it right now. Maybe we can do it after, but it's like we were missing that. All right.
Full beans. Let's see. Why can't this? Why isn't this grabbing? Oh, that's why. So we have Harrow, who was here last time. Raga, who was here last time. Tom is not with us tonight, and we are missing Yanni, who is going to not be with us for the foreseeable rest of the campaign. Um, I did that out. Ah, everybody have their character sheets all set and good to go and all that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Nonsense.
Yeah, you bet, man.
Cool. The vampire Lestat joined you.
Hey, don't attack me like that.
No, that's one of the other players. They use that as character. They sent me a picture of a painting of the vampire Lestat as their token.
Oh.
Did they know or?
Yeah, they know. See what you did there. That's pretty funny. Other working party.
There's a lot of. They're all identical.
Well, yeah, I mean, token packs cost money, and I already spent too much. Just pretend
Wait,
they're all different. I already have them all written down, so they are all
uh,
a thing.
wait, but which one's the one we chased in here?
This one right
The-
here.
yeah, but it's that one. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. These are the other workers that were mining. that
Wait,
you guys ran over.
what? You're quadtuplets? Come on.
I think
Yeah.
are you guys on roll 20? I don't think I ever got a roll 20 invite.
Oh yeah, I'm on roll 20.
This is about to get real confusing for you.
Oh, God. All right, Twinkle's not here. They ran away. Yennefer Drissen's here. Dumbo is here. Rimwa is not here. All right. So, do you have your character set, or is it connected to roll 20?
Well, I mean, I never got a roll 20 invite, so I doubt my character's on there. But I do have the D&D Beyond Roll 20 extension thing, so it wouldn't take much.
I'm pretty busy.
Maybe you did. It's probably my own ignorance.
You already have a character made.
Yeah, my character's completely made.
I was just say if you need time to, I'll just play while you. I'll just run the other guys while you do it.
No, I'm ready to go.
Fantastic. So I'm gonna throw a plate holder token there. You already sent me a picture of your character, right?
Indeed.
I remember that now. Oh. So I'll make the token for you real quick.
Appreciate it.
Token.
Oh.
Did you accept the link I sent? Just so you can see what everybody sees.
Oh, you'll say what I say.
Where did you send it at?
I'll just send you another one directly to you.
Wait, why is?
Address.
I was gonna say, why is everyone disappearing?
Yeah.
I hit the wrong button.
What? All right. Here we go. Why can't I send you a message? Control V. There we go. Enter.
You are blocked.
Or
Thank you.
everybody can see the same thing.
I see a black screen.
As well, you should.
Okay. I wanted to make sure.
It's in my screen. Good. That's what you're supposed to.
We're dead in the forest.
Oh. Well, I mean, technically I am dead, but that's besides the point.
You see that?
I saw the link.
Do you see now?
I do not see, but I am logging in to have the capability
No!
of seeing.
You keep moving out of the light. That's why you can't see anything. Hold the Alt button and then you drag your character through. If not, it'll probably snap to and you'll get sucked into the walls again.
Let's move toward the light.
Move toward the light. Okay. So now we got to add tokens. Character,
Oh boy.
and then
I just gonna go ahead and roll for initiative.
what's your character's name? It was
Who we talking to?
talk to Lazarus. That's what it was. I'm an idiot. Okay. Well. Okay. So.
What the fuck? That was weird.
What's up?
I don't. It probably said I never left for you guys, but it booted me out and then brought me back without even. All right, I'm winning the thingy thing now.
Okay. Our Balthazar, I'll put you over Oh my god.
I super don't want this to show my video.
Shake brings up most of the yard and they're like, it's better than yours, damn.
And it don't scroll the video. Alright. I'll turn off my mic too because I'm going through Discord.
Alright. How's that? You see Drake?
Just real quickly, how do I make it to where this doesn't pull up my video when I open this?
Is it decline?
No, I meant like. Oh, okay. All right.
You talking about Roll20 there, bud?
Yes, I'm talking about Roll20. I'm asking how do I get it to not automatically pull up my video, but just when I launch.
If you if you go up into the cog there in the settings and then scroll all the way down to the bottom, there's the I want to broadcast, I want to receive, and you can change all that stuff.
I want to give you $1.
I see that. Thank you.
Edit. And your name shall be
Executus.
Lazarus.
Hey, does that mean he gets like the raised from the dead at least once?
Only
That
if,
should be
Jesus,
fine.
only if Jesus tells him to.
There better be Jesus in this campaign.
Yes. CoN Jesus tells you to raise from the dead. And now I'm going to
Recess after long rest.
after long. How dare you limit Jesus? Did you give it to me? Did you give me those pictures? Was it direct message or was it under
Messenger?
Messenger.
La 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 da 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 da.
Escape real quick.
Face quick.
Base cake. Let's see. All right, there we go. There's face cake. Oh no! Now I see myself. Save image as that. Go to token maker 2. There was a joint in here. Look at those pouty lips and broody blue eyes. He says, "I'll make out with you, but I won't be happy about it."
Fine, but I'm gonna complain the whole time.
All right. Let's see. You gotta save your token. I wish my brain was connected to computer. When's Elon Musk gonna perfect that technology?
I don't know. I know he was doing a pretty good job at making whatever he was making with the brain, whatever.
Save changes. There we go. Lazarus, you're right there. You probably can't see it.
As I say, I see definitely all black.
Huge.
Yeah, huge. Looks like Macaulay Culkin.
A new hand touches the beacon.
Let's see.
Shut your sacrilegious mouth.
Save settings. Now, do you see?
Cool.
Everybody on the board, everybody see?
I see darkness.
Yes, sir.
You see darkness. How do you see darkness?
I don't know about you, but
darkness.
Who's seeing darkness right now?
Me.
Is everybody
Yeah,
seeing
I'm also
darkness?
No?
nope. I am seeing the whole scene.
Yeah, you gotta scroll out, maybe. Kind of back
I think
up the map.
I think I really scroll out the map and then that's why I had to do it once.
Let's go all the way out. Okay.
Yeah,
Now
just
I
keep.
see.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, you guys.
Okay, it was way up there in the corner.
Okay, so everybody sees. Fantastic.
Yeah, it was just in the way top corner.
Well, normally the map is supposed to like, if it's a lit map, it's supposed to fill in like the entire,
Yeah.
screen
it is.
almost.
I don't know. This loaded in automatically because it's from a different module. This particular map, and I blew it up as much as I could, and it still sucks. I don't know why, but it's fine. Once we're done with the encounter and you guys make it out of here, it's history anyway.
Right.
Alrighty.
I was like, we're all here.
Yes. So, last week on the Chronicles of Nelron, our heroes decided to collapse a mine, get chased by debris, and then immediately attack the guards in the adjacent chamber that they were running from. So, we will open with Lazarus.
Initiative.
Well, we'll get to that. I mean, Lazarus, you and your working party were toiling away as you do. You've been here for about a week now, and you were assigned to this working party. You know a couple of the other fellow slaves around you, and it sucks because you got scooped up right as you left the borders of your homeland. You were picked up by a Hylian patrol, and basically they threw some shackles on you, called you a Lyrian vagabond, and said you've been conscripted into the labor services of the Hylian Syndicate.
Gotta love it.
And now you are mining lyrium in the mountain, in the Savannan Mountains.
Okay.
And you hear this ruckus as you look from the guards. They rush from your position where they were eyeing you guys, making sure nobody gets any funny ideas. But they all just ditch what they're doing and abandon you and run towards the chamber that runs to the east of the mine. And you see these other slaves just run in. You see two twin elephants wielding a bloody mining pick.
Twin elephants?
Yeah, one looks to be almost translucent with a pale demeanor to it, but the other one is, appears normal. It's not really an elephant; it's an elephant. I mean, you know that this race of beings are called the anyway.
The elephant.
Well, and this one they're Chimerians. They're Chimerians.
Yeah.
So they're just races of men that like curse, and when they hit puberty, they take on animal-like abilities and physique. But you know that's Chimerian. An elephant-like Chimerian comes in, and one of them looks almost translucent and just wielding a bloody pick, and they immediately start menacing at the guards, and now they're running at the guards, getting ready to attack. What is it you decide to do?
I probably don't like being a slave very much, so an opportunity to escape is an opportunity to escape, so I will assist.
All right, so how do you do that? You see, you're not the only one that notices this. You see some of the other slaves around you begin looking at one another and the picks in their hands.
Yeah, I'll probably be like, hey guys, freedom, let's get it.
I roll a charisma check.
Okay. Charisma. That roll?
Yeah, you rolled. You rolled a 10. Some they kind of look uneasy. He's like, one of them pipes up. He's an elderly man. He looks to be human, and he says, "I don't know. Do you hear if you'd be quitting the syndicate or lay down your arms or fight up against them, they conscript your next of kin." And a couple of them kind of look at each other and like, yeah, I don't know.
With or without you, I'm going, so.
All right. So that no one tries to stop you.
Open up the log. I can't find the roll log. All I see is the map.
You look to the right. If you look to the right of the screen, there should be a little 3-bar thing. If you click open, it should open the sidebar menu where the chat log is.
See. Cool. Thanks. Sorry, I haven't used Roll20 much.
Not a problem. Like says when the.
Okay, I see that I rolled charisma twice. My bad.
Rick, I will take care of your token momentarily while we get through this.
Yeah, that's fine. Just whenever you get the chance.
Cool. All right. So, as you run off, roll initiative since you're joining the fray. So click on your token here, and then roll initiative.
Do we all roll initiative?
Yeah, I mean, you're all. Are you? You guys coming out swinging, or are you guys kind of like, oh, never mind?
I think that bloody elephant in the room is kind of locked us in a situation here.
I click on my character and then just roll initiative.
You click on the token and then roll initiative. Yes.
Okay.
I'm the elephant in the room.
I'm just gonna give all of them the same initiative, just so it doesn't. They're all just going on the same turn, just because it's a larger group. Right. So goes first. All right. Before we jump into the combat. All right. So we go over to Balthasar Parthenax. So you manage to infiltrate the mine unseen. However, you haven't been able to track down your target successfully. It seems that he evades the mine proper. Maybe deeper still, maybe a private quarters. However, you find yourself in the shaft. You do hear a commotion in the chamber just above. What do you decide to do?
I am going to attempt to sneak my way.
Just click on.
There we go. I was trying to shrink my thing down enough to where I could actually see the map, so I could see what I was doing.
Oh, fair enough.
I'm gonna try and sneak myself to which one's the king?
Yeah, I'll probably the dynamic lighting on this map. Shit, the dog. I apologize about that.
I'm basically just trying to sneak my way right here to the general opening.
I'll just move forward because it's pain in the ass. So okay, roll your stealth.
Stealthy boy.
Oh yeah, you are the night itself. You roll. You stroll through you see the commotions. You hear murmurings about people planning to uprise and usurp against the Hylian taskmasters, but it seems the larger group decided it wasn't a bad idea. But you do see a younger, raven-haired Lyrian seem to take the initiative and attempt to join the fray. The commotion that's going on ahead. And as you look across the chamber in the distance, you see a lot of uniformed men, to be Hylian Syndicate uniforms, looks to be engaging another group across from them.
Are all of these people right here enemies?
They seem to be slaves. They're all in threadbare shirts. Some of them aren't wearing shirts with pants, and they have pickaxes.
Okay. Because I was literally about to say, if those are enemies, I'm taking my short bow and shooting one in the back.
Oh no, they're slaves.
Still shooting one in the back.
Yeah, I'm still shooting this guy. That doesn't mean anything.
You heard me. I cast fireball.
Still, yeah.
Can I climb up here?
Yeah. You gotta climb. You do have climb speed, right? Because you're down here.
Well, Hold on. Let me pull up the thing. I don't. If I was. If my base creature was something that had a climb speed, I think I would.
I think Dampiers get like Spider Walk or some shit like
Yeah,
that.
I thought they had something like that, like Spider Walkers.
They do, but I traded that for my breath
Ooh,
weapon
that's
because
right,
I
that's
went
right.
Dragonborn. I
So
forgot about that.
Yeah, you can't
Damn.
climb.
I didn't know if that was just like a regular ledge or something. Okay.
Dang, that would have been that sucks. That would have been a good ability for your class too. Probably better than your breath weapon. Do you want to take it back?
Yeah, I'll take it back.
Okay. Yeah, just take your breath
I
weapon away.
don't see myself using the breath weapon that much.
Not as a rogue. I didn't suspect. So.
I'll fix all that in a minute.
Nice.
So I'm gonna climb up, and I kind of want to get like behind this.
Okay. That's probably about a good 10-foot drop because that's a mining pit that's down there that they were clearing out in the basin. So as you slide down in there, you still remain invisibility because you're not on the same level. You're actually lower than they are now, but I think your stealth pretty much covered it getting to that point. I thought are you trying to climb the walls up and get on the ceiling?
Yeah, I thought this was up above everybody.
Okay,
I didn't know that was a pit.
You're in a mine, so the shaft walls are only about 10 to 15 feet high. So the walls themselves, I mean the ceilings themselves aren't very high in the mine shaft. So you would, if you get the closer you get, the higher risk you are being found out. But yeah, going down into that area would be probably easier if you're trying to remain stealthy.
Yeah, I'll stay down there then. Go away.
Okay. So are you just getting into position with holding action? Are you rolling initiative? What do you plan on doing?
Yeah, I'll go ahead, get into position, hold an attack action with my. Where'd it go? My short bow. So if I see like a guard run in front, I want to just do a quick pop off.
All right, then you will hold and do that, and while we enter our combat. All right, so I'm pulling up turn order. All right, Dumbo, you run out of the main shaft. You see a wall of guards ready to meet you with their weapons ready, and the woman, the medic that came in to look you guys over, is now cowering behind them and pointing in your direction. What do you do?
Oh, I am going to.
Stay strapped or get clapped.
Yep. I am going to. Oof.
Oh.
All right. All right. So I'm going to move my clone to.
This one here was your clone. Right here.
Yeah.
Here, well, I'm gonna color code them just to make it easier for you to tell which one's which.
Oh. All right.
He's got a giant green dot on him, apparently.
Did it have to be that big?
Apparently, for now, because I had to shrink your token a lot to get to fit in this thing. But yeah, it won't be that big in the future. But that's just so we know which one's you. And
Not that close. Maybe like right there. I don't know.
I'll be right back.
if you hold Alt, you can actually move it freely.
But remember, I'm on the Mac.
That's true. All right, so
I don't know what that key is.
Yeah, how do I actually move this map over? Like click and move it instead of just dragging?
left, you right click it.
Oh, I see. Cool. That helps a lot.
No, it's actually ridiculous if you didn't know that. All right, so what are we doing, Dumbo?
Okay, so I'm going to basically, I'm going to have my clone whip out a. Basically, I'm gonna have my clone shoot out a crossbow.
It'd be
And let me.
disadvantage. It'd be disadvantage from this range though.
Will I have to be farther?
If you're within 5 feet.
Oh, I don't know if that's 5 feet. So like right there, then.
Okay, that's fine. Go ahead.
And then of course I'm going to basically heighten my Echo's Fury, unleash Incarnation, basically. So basically, I'm gonna pop off two bow attacks. So let me just roll those real quick there. All right, well, how'd that first one do?
That hits.
All right, 6, so it's 8. 8 damage, and then I'm gonna try to shoot I'm shooting this card right here. And then my second one, I'm gonna shoot the guy's leg. All right.
Going on, Ooga Booga. Thanks for the follow.
Did I do it?
And that one misses, unfortunately.
Woo. All right. Done.
All right. Lazarus, you see the
No pun.
and we're gonna say that you picked up the crossbow from the other guard as you move forward.
Okay.
So, he shoots the cross. You see a crossbow bolt fly and hit one of the guards, hitting him in the chest. He seems to be gasping for air and bleeding, and that's what you see going on in front of you right now.
Okay. I would like to approach. How do I move my token?
Just click and drag.
Okay, cool. Simple. Move to about like right here-ish. And cast like fairy fire in this general area. I don't know how to ping.
Just hold your left click down. Perfect.
Like in this, it's like a 20-foot cube.
Okay.
And I don't know. It gives everyone advantage against attack rolls if they fail their dex save or whatever save it is.
Okay.
It is something I get from my race though, not actually on my class. Dex save, yep. And the DC is a 15 on the save.
Okay, I'm back.
So that's about that area right there.
Yep.
Okay. And you're casting Fairy Fire, correct?
Indeed.
Alrighty.
Ooh.
Cool beans. And does that end your turn?
And I choose color blue, so they'll be highlighted blue if they fail to save. And for my bonus action, I guess I'll cast Hex on this fella right here.
This guy?
Yep.
Alright.
And that will be the end of my turn.
Oh no, I deleted him.
He gone.
Damn, my Hex killed him.
Hex killed him. Alright. Did you what's the save on your stuff?
My save for the Fairy Fire is a 15 Dex save.
Fantastic. Now it goes up. Oops. Dex. Ooh, yeah, they failed.
They glow in blue.
Oh, this guy makes it. Why does it keep moving?
Someone's drawing a thingy.
Alright, so he makes it. And he fails. Okay. And what about your other one, your hex?
I don't think that's a save. I just think I
It's not
just
a
do it.
save. Yeah. What's the the thing on it? Can you send me the spell? Haven't dealt
Oh,
with it.
sorry.
Haven't dealt with a warlock
You
in-
place a curse on a creature that you can see within range. Until the spell ends, you deal an extra 1d6 damage necrotic
That's right,
to a
okay.
target whenever you hit it with any attack.
I wasn't sure if it was necrotic or something else. Okay.
Oh, sorry. Also, choose one ability when you cast the spell. The target has disadvantage on ability checks made with the chosen ability. And I will do dexterity.
Fair enough. All right, so I'm going to mark him as cursed, which we will use. That's a good icon for cursed. We'll say this is going to be cursed. That's dead. That's fatigue.
Killed him again.
Kill him again. There we go. That's a good cursed one.
Heck yeah.
Although that's the prone one.
Well, yeah, I know, but it's cursed for now. There's only one status condition. We can all remember that. Moving on. All right. So we got a. Does that end your turn? I'm assuming because all your actions done.
Yep.
Yennefer Drissen. Your new companions seem to be all fighting. Well, one of them.
I guess we will help. All right, here we go. I'm gonna reach out and touch the wall and just kind of close my eyes and focus, and the ground beneath them is just gonna start to pull up and writhe with blooms of fungus and moss as they start creeping up their bodies. I'm gonna cast Entangle on them.
Oh, nice. Okay. What's the area effect on Entangle? Is it 60 or 30?
It is 60.
That's what I thought. Okay.
Oh boy.
So I'm assuming like this area here.
Yeah, I want to block them, basically jam them up as much as I can without hurting us.
Okay. All right. So your spores you erupt and bloom into these mushrooms that begin swirling it. Their stalks begin swirling around, entangling the guards as they step.
Seem to have worked. And I'm just going to move a little bit over here, and then I'll just also cast Shillelagh as a bonus action this turn.
Good thinking. All right. Let's see.
Yeah, so they'll have to make a strength saving throws.
Against your spell save DC.
That's right, which is 13.
Yep.
Alrighty.
But until then, they are restrained. So that's gonna be nice because we all have advantage on attacks now.
They can't move and they're glowing.
Wait, I mean, you have too bad advantage on stat because you guys definitely have a good thing going right now. I'm going to roll their strength saves right now because they're going to try to move.
Dang.
They, what was it, 13?
13, yeah.
All right, looks like all of them but one, which I'm going to say maybe this guy.
The guy in the middle, or no longer in the middle.
Yeah, the one that moved underneath the other token.
Is that where he's at?
The one to the right, top right. He moved underneath that one.
What?
One more try.
What the hell? You know what? I hate this map. Why did it messed up and had to resize everything? We'll just put another one out there. Doesn't matter.
Screw it. Another one.
Another one.
Another one.
Ah, CoN. Alright, so yeah, he's gonna be. Gosh darn it, no, it's prone. This is gonna be prone. You have arrows in your back instead of like syndical spikes. Alright. I didn't even roll for her. She's just like freaking out now because now she's like glowing blue and she has shrooms on her feet. Like, oh!
Am I high?
So she's just gonna try to move too, but I'm assuming she fails, so she falls prone too. If you guys are evil enough to kill, and then this medical woman.
I may be.
You fiends! He's gonna run up here and attack with his sword of menacingness, his mace. 16 hits.
Mace of medicine.
I think it does hit that.
Yeah, I have an armor class of 16. My echo does.
So if a number rolls the exact number of a DC, is it a hit or no?
Yes, meet or beat.
Okay.
All right, so it just instantly, I guess, disappears.
Yeah, he's disappeared. And he's like, oh, what happened? He's looking around. He has no clue what's going on.
Why am I glowing blue?
Real quick, would him moving trigger my action?
Your reaction.
Yeah.
I mean, I thought you said if they're moving past over here.
Well, I didn't really specify. Now that I think about it, I just said if I see a guard move, just pot shot.
Oh, okay. If you're sure, they moved. If you want to take a shot at somebody,
Excuse me.
I misunderstood. But
I just explained it very poorly.
Ground. Yeah, you do not have the high ground. So on a range attack, I'd give him like 1/3 cover.
Anakin, you have not purchased the high ground.
You have the negative ground.
I'll go for whichever one just moved.
This one or this one, because he's moving next. This guy moved first.
Do that one.
Take
And
fire.
So, damn.
just blind.
Yeah. So you go up, you throw. You have a crossbow, right? Short bow. Okay, so you're trying to do prone. You like pop up and you shoot it, but you miss the trajectory wrong. And because the mines have a low ceiling, your arrow stops short, hitting the ceiling, and the shaft now sticks from the ceiling, just about 20 feet ahead of you.
As this boy comes into 10 feet of me, I'd like him to make a con save too, please. DC 13.
Crit fails.
So as he runs up to me, I'm, no, please don't. I'm just going to throw some dust in his face and I'll take 4 necrotic damage.
He goes, ah! And he like covers his face as the spores start corroding his exodermal layer of his skin.
We really don't want to hurt you.
He doesn't hear you through his own screams. Trying to bat the spores from his face.
I would imagine.
All right. Let's see this guy. He's gonna run up on you as well.
Is he?
Man,
he's
he's quite
cursed.
popular.
You're the first one there. They already took care of this guy, so you're the next logical pick.
Makes sense.
Does your sport is that AOE?
No, not yet. Later on, it will be. It's just a reaction now. Yeah.
Because I know you guys get that actually, where you just if you're in the same area.
It's sick later on. Yeah.
to bop you with his mace.
Come on. Give me a bop about it.
Ooh. So he goes to swing at you, but the flailing of his companion as he swings back bats him in the head, knocking him sideways, and the blow that he swings at you misses as he's knocked off center, and he actually nails his buddy, smashes him in the face with the mace,
Dang.
dealing. What's going on, Luke Gibson? Thanks for the like. For 5 damage, and this actually is enough to end the life of his friend. So he actually killed his friend.
Oh my god.
So he's screaming as the spores fly into his face, eating off the top layer of skin. His flailing bats his buddy in the face, who flinches to the side as he's swinging the mace and comes down, hitting his buddy right on the head, crushing his skull, sending him into a broken heap on the ground. The blood pools around him. And he kind of looks baffled down at the ground, then looks at you with a oh fuck look on his face.
Thank you. Will you be my friend too?
That's so fucking creepy. Alright, I think that ends their turn because the other two are prone. Alright. So, Seamus is not here, because that's the... Alright, Dumbo, it's your turn again.
Alright, I don't know if I can do it. Maybe I can. Let's see. Right here. Oh, too big.
Small.
So basically, I want to move I can't really move it.
Just ping where and I'll move it for you.
Like right here, probably.
Right here?
Yeah, and it's gonna be. But when I spawn him, he's gonna be 15 feet up in the air.
Okay. 15? Yeah, I guess 15. Because you'll be on the ceiling if you hit 15.
Okay, so 14. This is basically right at the top of the ceiling, basically, and I'm going to shoot 2 bow attacks at this guy. I'm going to attempt to try to shoot one in the leg and one in his eye.
Okay. I'm sorry, you're not doing the. Are you? I think you already used your.
I have one more left.
Okay.
And that's my last one until I take a long rest.
I think you used one last session, but I wasn't sure. Alrighty.
I did.
That hits.
Okay, this is for his leg. 14.
Oof. Okay, so he's dead.
And then as soon as that
he's running it. Okay, so he's running at you. You manifest your echo, and your echo shoots off a pop shot, hitting him right in the thigh. As he does so, it hits him right in the blood, and he's like bleeding out. And he starts bleeding. He's screaming. And he looks down, and it's just pouring a river of blood. He can't seem to stem the bleeding because you've nicked the artery, and the bolt itself went right through. So it's nothing clogging the artery. So the bolt hits his thigh, goes straight through the side of his inner thigh, severing his femoral artery, and he bleeds out.
And then hold on. The second one then is going to be to this guy.
See him? He's already gotten back up, but he's having a hard time moving, and he's trying to use the mace to bat the fungus off his boots so he can move freely again.
Yeah, it'll be a strength check this time if he wants to beat it.
Well, it's not his turn. I'm just giving him a visual of what he's doing. He's targeting him.
So in other words, do I not get advantage anymore?
He's up because he just didn't use his movement because it takes your movement.
He's restrained right now, currently. Yeah, so you'd get advantage.
Okay, then if he is, then I still get advantage then. All right, so I'm gonna fire that pop shot at him. So 22.
He's as he does, he hears a thunk, and he hears a scream from his buddy, and he looks up. As he looks up, he catches the shaft of your bolt through the eye, and then falls forward, face hitting the ground first.
Sweet. That's end my turn. and I just say like, see, we can take this lot. Onward.
Lazarus, you see the the rowdy group of slaves that entered the chamber just dispatch 3 of them with relative ease. What are you doing?
So
I mean,
is
you would have
this
advantage
an
anyway, it's
enemy?
fairy fire. Yes.
And this is he dead?
No,
He will
the
be
curse-
very soon.
The curse guy is not dead yet. No.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll attack Mr. Curse Guy.
All right, do it up.
Do I have advantage because he was in it when I cast the spell, or no? I don't know if it would follow him or.
No, once he leaves the area effect of the spell, he's no longer affected by it.
Fair enough. Okay. You're gonna see a very hefty Eldritch Blast. I rolled damage instead of to hit. Did I roll damage instead of to hit? I'm confused.
It rolled both for you, bud.
I think both, yeah. So 12. So you do actually miss with your Eldritch Blast.
And my rolls are low.
That was pretty low.
It's a miss. Okay. Yeah. That's it.
Yenfer is now your turn.
All right, so I'm gonna look down at this poor broken soul beneath me, and let's see what happens here.
He still looks at you with that "oh fuck" look on his face.
All right, so I'll pull out my shillelagh, which just looks like, just a little stick, maybe a broken end of a mining pick. I'm sorry, I don't think you can come with us, though. I'm just gonna touch the stick to his face, and as it does, it's gonna split into kind of like these little tendrils, wrap around his face, and just start like munching in.
Like just pulls the rest of the stick, the jagged stick through his face. That's so fucking creepy and awesome. All right.
For
It
6, yeah, 16 damage and 6 to hit, 6 points.
Okay, so he's not dead, but he now has it looks like it's lashed onto his head, and the stick is just stuck on his forehead, and he's screaming, "Ah!"
I'm sorry, you shouldn't have to feel any more pain. And I'm gonna do my reaction and cast Hail of Spores on him. So con save, please.
All right, and he's doing a con save, right?
Yes, sir.
Fantastic. All right, con save rolled.
He beats it.
All right, so he doesn't really acknowledge that he was saved by anything. He's just now just quite perturbed and distraught about this stick that's stuck to his forehead, currently slowly driving itself into his brain.
Shh.
All right, so
It's creepy.
it's his turn. He's gonna
Wait, is there only one guy left?
Yeah, he's gonna bat at you with his mace. Just try to like, get away from me. He yelps out as he swings his mace at you. He swings at you, and just because he's within proximity, he manages to hit you, dealing 6 bludgeoning damage as the blunt end of the studded mace hits you in the torso.
Oh, I gotta do a concentration check.
Thug use flail.
Yeah, he used flail.
And the vines disappear.
All right. Vines disappear. All right, but it is now Dumbo's turn.
I'm just gonna move my. Yeah, this is the guy still alive, right? Oh, hold on. Dang, I have the wrong guy.
It's the cursed guy right here.
Oh, okay. Well, then wait. Where is he? He just moved. Oh, okay. Um. So basically,
Oh, this
you know,
guy's alive too. I forgot about him.
well,
Yeah,
that's the guy that I think you
Oh, that was
lost.
this guy. Yeah, this guy lost. There was only 4
Yeah.
of them. There you go. Yeah, he was the one. I
Um.
was like, there's only 4. Wait.
So basically, I'll turn it on. I'm gonna crossbow this guy as well.
Oh.
Is he cursed or something?
He's cursed, and he currently has the hilt of what looks to be a pickaxe stuck in his forehead, slowly inching its way into his face.
All right. So okay, is this gonna be normal roll here? Okay. Ooh, I can't already tell that misses.
All right, so yeah, it does miss. He's flailing around. It was a good shot. He just doesn't happen to be where he was standing momentarily ago because he's still flailing around. Nice.
So that was my action. However, as my bonus action, what I would like to do is move Dumbo probably about so he's not Dumbo but the clone anyway. He's like, so you said the roof is like 14, right? 14 feet high. Oh no, yeah. So he's 13 feet high. So put him above this guy, or above the guy who's we're attacking. Or I mean,
on the token,
yeah,
but yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you don't put them on it, but basically, I'm going to use my bonus action to swap places with the Echo, 14 feet above.
Oh, nice. That's how he does that.
And I also,
That's gross.
I also want
On the top ropes.
I do have something for the character that's classified as heavy. So,
Who's like 600 pounds?
what's that? Yeah, he's. I think he's. He's 350 pounds.
It's probably 2d6 damage. Easy.
It.
Obviously can't float there, so shit. Okay, so as you come down, how much does he have left? Let's see. So as you come down, you manage to place your elephantine foot / hoof onto his onto his shoulder, and you crunch down. You hear a sickening snap as his bones crush underneath you, and he is now prone.
That should be me. That's this guy right here now. You can imagine he's on there. And now my clone's back here.
Swap places.
Yep. Yep.
Right here. Okay, and that ends your turn.
Yep.
All right. So
did I actually break his arm though?
you like broke his collarbone and dislocated his arm.
Oh.
It probably won't matter though.
He's barely hanging on to life. He's well and goodly fucked.
Well, before he actually dies, I would like to climb out of the hole and try and question him, and I guess now announcing that I'm here.
There. So it is now Lazarus's turn. Lazarus, you see this dragonborn pull himself up from the mining pit. He's not dressed as a slave, so he couldn't be a slave, but he clearly doesn't belong here. And he pulls up at your side. He looks to be running towards one of the guards.
What's going on? I don't know if we're allowed to have discussion or not.
It's free action. It's your turn. Communicating is always a free action, in my opinion.
Yeah, well, I guess I'll ask him what he's doing.
You yell out, "What are you doing?" As you see this guy streak across your line of sight towards the I guess it looks like he's trying to intervene from this this Chimeran elephant man coming from the ceiling and stomping one of the guards into the ground.
I'm just trying to keep him from dying. I don't want to stop the fall. I just don't want him to die from the next attack because I want to ask him where.
Well,
Uh,
and I get that, but while you're trying to do that, you hear this. You see this beautiful young man yell at you, ask you what you're doing.
I was gonna give him a quick side glance. Where's that picture that I just sent you? I completely forgot what my own character looked like for a second.
I believe it was the green one, right? You had the green one with the hood.
Yeah, he's all decked out in like blackish leather with a cloak, green skin, and I just look at you with big reptilian green eyes. I need him alive. Temporarily, at least.
Well, okay. Well, then I'll. How far would you say it is of distance from me to Mr. Prone, almost dead guy?
I would say it's probably about 50 feet.
50 feet. Okay. So I will use 30 of my flying speed and then land and use the remaining 20 of my land speed to get to him. And I will cast. Huh?
I was gonna say so currently I don't know who this person is really, other than like
No, you see this beautiful young man that looks to be Illyrian. However, he like flies towards you, which Illyrians can't do. So it's kind of weird. Illyrians are elves, by the way.
yeah. So of course I call out, which would be like, "Whoa, who are you?"
Your guy says he needs his dude alive, so move aside, please.
Ooh. You see, he's dressed as a slave.
Yeah.
I'm going to attempt to cast Cure Wounds on this guy.
You see the rest of the slaves now emboldened are running up now.
Now that everyone's dead.
Yeah, let's get him. Yeah, I am
So-
going to cast Cure Wounds on him if I can.
All right, go ahead.
Okay.
You look down at the broken young man. He's a mangled mess. You see where his collarbone is not only snapped, but the bone is protruding from his chest, and he makes a sickening gurgly sound as he spits up and blood pours and pools from his mouth under his chin.
Oh gosh. As I'm healing him, I'll say like, I'll mend you, but you're gonna give me information if you want to live.
Right, he doesn't. I mean, he seems to hear, but his eyes are darting back and forth.
Yeah.
He looks in sheer terror. He doesn't. It's clear he doesn't want to die.
Understood. Well, I mean that's about it. All I can do on my turn. So.
As you touch, you hear a sickening crunch and another crunch back and forth as the flesh around it closes and the bone sets back into place.
Oh
And
gosh.
he lets in a sigh and gasps relief and looks around, his eyes wild with relief and the sudden relent of pain lets go of his form. And he inhales sharply and swiftly and looks at the Chimeran elephant man in horror and looks back to the beautiful boy and the other hooded dragonborn in front of them. He doesn't really say anything. He just seems to be tense.
Okay.
I'm going to come around here. Oh, not right there. Right there. You bastard. Ah.
Should I move myself?
I don't know.
Where are you trying to go?
Just like right here. Yeah.
Okay.
My thing did not want to go right there. And just kind of grab him up by his collar and ask him where the person that I'm here for is. I forgot who we said it was.
It's gonna be Hagrid. I didn't really tell you, which I'm sorry. It's Hargrad.
Hagrid.
The Hargrad, Hargrad.
Close enough.
Orskov.
Where's Hagrid?
Hargrad Orskov. He get. Oh, Lord Orskov would be. He kind of coughs still, because before his trachea was collapsed, and now he's able to actually breathe again. Lord Orskov is in the shaft where the other officers are. He coughs.
Oh, I need that.
Take the shaft to the south, it inclines upwards. It should be there.
I just look at him with like a menacing glow to my eyes. Thanks. And then just pull out my dagger, slit his throat open.
Well, I mean, you definitely pull out your dagger, you slide the razor's edge across his throat. He looks at you wide-eyed again, and before he even realizes, he goes to open his mouth, and then he looks down as blood pours across his chest, and then he reaches his hands up to his throat before slumping over dead.
Ah!
All right,
I just
so
I licked the blood off my dagger before I put it back, and then just start walking in the direction he told me to.
so you see this leather armored dragonborn just come up and murk this guy, slit his throat, and now he's asking him a question about some guy named Hagrid Orskov.
Is it kind of turned to my part? I kind of turned to the rest of my party. I'm just like, who the heck is this?
He came from over there.
Well, I'm going to follow with him, but kind of a little bit behind him.
All right, so it looks like Balthazar, as you slide your blade across the throat, you hear the roaring of cheers from the emboldened slaves, and now you have an entourage of slaves following you. Looks like some of the other party members are starting to follow your lead too as you make your way deeper into the mine.
What about the lady?
She just kind of has a glazed over look on her face. She's in shock. She's never seen this extent of violence up close before. It was pretty graphic and real.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah, here, let me fix that short bow to the throat.
Well, you guys definitely aren't the good guys. All right, so you're killing her?
No, I was kidding.
I was like, Jesus Christ, this is not a lawful good squad like the other guys.
All right, yeah, I would like to kind of slowly walk up to her.
All right, you slow. Who's doing that? Is that Yennefer?
Yeah, that's right.
All right, Yennefer, you slowly walk up to this woman. She doesn't really seem to notice your approach. She kind of stares that 1,000-yard stare just past you as you approach.
All right, I'm gonna kind of get up to her and just
face.
Yeah, just stare at her kind of blankly for a second or two before kneeling down and kind of holding her hand and looking her in her eyes and be like,
as you touch her hand and look into her eyes, her eyes slowly focus on you. She tilts her head slowly to fully take in the features of your face.
Hello, would you like to come home with me?
We have a nice place to stay. No, I'll just go. Are you all right? You seemed shocked.
As you start to speak and ask her if she's all right, she loses it again and starts sobbing and begins to try to speak through her tears and racks of sobs. But what she lets out, and that ultimately is unintelligible. You can't make out what she's saying.
I'm sorry, I don't speak whatever this is.
Oh man.
I
So
don't speak crazy bit.
so basically, while this is happening, I would like to walk up to her and demand from her the closest way to get out of here.
All right, you want who's walking up to her? Is it
Dumbo.
Dumbo? Okay. All right, Dumbo. As you lurch forward, she backs away. As you start to swing forward, she starts pawing at the ground behind her at the dirt, and when she finally is backed up against the encircling slaves around her, she looks up at them and looks back at you and begins to hyperventilate.
I basically just say something along the lines of, if you simply tell us the quickest way to get out of here, we will let you live.
She goes from sobbing to straight up wailing and then hyperventilating. Wails.
I then raise my crossbow and I say, I will not tell you again.
It's okay, friend. She doesn't need to be motivated.
She covers her mouth and lets a high pitched squeaking sound escape her voice before she tries to catch herself, but her body's still racking as she tries to conserve her own sobs, hold them in.
I see you're not interested in talking right now, but if you need to later, well, just take some of these. I'm going to reach in and just hand her some mushrooms, some good berried mushrooms. Just kind of put her in her hands, be like, you can go now. Bye.
As you do that, she turns around and just runs.
Can I get a shot off first?
Oh my
Oh
god.
my god. Okay. Well, if you're shooting at her.
Well, I imagine I'm over her, so you have some cover.
Go ahead, take your shot. Disadvantage. You hit her. No damage.
You're like, oh, damn it.
She's dead. So as you shoot, as she's running away, Yenfer, you hear and as you do so, you see a bolt just appear in her back, in the upper left back, and red starts to bloom from the back of her blouse as she slumps forward, lifeless.
And I look at basically Yenfer as I said, I meant what I said.
Yeah, definitely
Lawful
not a
evil.
people person.
Definitely. That sounds
Yeah.
I'm not lawful. I'm chaotic.
chaotic evil, even better. Okay. All right.
Chaotic neutral.
All right, I'll end up just staring down at her, and then I'll just kind of push one of my mushrooms closer towards her head before standing up again and then walking with the group.
Again, these you rack up these slaves. They're now like bloodthirsty. They're picking up pickaxes and weapons and picking up boards, uses makeshift shields, and now they're starting to chant freedom, freedom, as they're following you guys through the mines.
Oh, so now it's a good idea.
Elephant, they are being loud too.
I kind of asked one of the slaves, or no, kind of no longer slave, but still slave. I say, where do you know where? I basically asked them like, what's the best way they think we should go to get out of this place, since we now have a group.
So you're asking which one are you asking?
Let's ask that one. That one looks the same as the others, so.
There's an old man. He kind of looks worried. Here's what you see. There's that old man There's an old man. There's a younger, looks to be a dwarf. There is a looks to be a female human. She looks to be in the Middle Ages, and then two young men.
All right. So I'll ask the dwarf that.
Apparently, his name is Sloan, and he used to be actually a officer of the Highland Syndicate, but he got in gambling debt, and now he finds himself trying to work it back off. He mines. Like I never worked this mine. I've only been here for maybe 4 weeks, and they do a good job of partitioning off the mine, so we don't know where we're at. They keep most of it dark. He says. However, I see a lot of the guards when they change out. They seem to come from that chamber over there. And he points towards this area.
All right. Then I basically say to freedom, and basically that's the kind of direction we'll head. At least I'll head. We're like to head.
Same general way.
Yep.
Begrudgingly.
Yeah, nowhere else to go.
So as you guys go, I'm just going to do this. All you guys together. No. Sweet. Who's taking the lead?
It doesn't matter to me.
I wouldn't say I'm taking the lead, but I imagine I'm probably ahead of everyone because I've already started moving this way.
So I'm assuming then it probably him, me, the slaves, and then the rest of the group. Ah, it went dark again.
Just scroll down a little bit.
Oh yeah.
You know, the more I'm looking at some of this stuff,
Oh great.
and the idea that I had a second ago is like, if I was to trade anything for my breath weapon, I'd probably get rid of the vampiric bite because while she was screaming, I was tempted to say I walk over.
Why does Jennifer keep moving back?
I was tempted to say that I walk over, grab her,
Yep, are you moving?
kiss her, and as I'm kissing her, let my poison drip from my mouth into her.
Sorry, I was fighting with my son.
Oh, I was just saying if you moved your. Like I was moving you over here. To the next
Yeah, move me to where you're going, yeah.
This is fair weather thing. I'll help you. Actually, but now we're all about it.
Great.
Everybody see?
Yep. Rolling initiative.
As you guys come into the as you guys come into the room, you notice this is the smelting, and this is where they take the ore and they refine it into bars. You see two half giants there, working the forges as they hammer out and pour these cauldrons into these the set cast molds for the bars, and for Ethereum and other precious metals, and separating.
Wait, half giants?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Half giants are, if you were to use them as a playable race, they're comparable to just Goliaths, furbolgs.
So
they're not 15 feet tall. They're maybe anywhere from 8 to 10 feet tall.
So, wait, where's the rest of the group?
Should all be in here.
I see.
I
Oh,
see the four of us, but the slaves are not there.
no, the slaves are here.
Slaves
I
are
see
right.
this thing.
Oh, I didn't see them over there.
That's them.
Well, then yeah, we're all here.
They're
So-
behind you, filed in. It's hard for me to snap them in there.
So the first thing that when me and I would like to say is I immediately just whip out my crossbow. I don't fire anything yet, but I just say, everyone put your weapons down. This is being taken over. I don't know. Standard.
Roll intimidation.
Okay.
I'm sorry, did this just turn into a bank robbery?
Yep.
Yeah, it feels like it. A bank robbery gone horribly wrong.
on the floor.
You slave, he says.
I say, I kind of raise my crossbow up again, and I say, all of your buddies back there are dead. I would advise you to put your weapons down and not meet their same fate.
Tell me you killed a guard of the Hylian Syndicate, he says.
I said several, to be exact. Again, unless you want to meet their fate, put your weapons down.
He looks at you with a stoic, stern look, and then he looks over at the other guard and looks back at you. You hear that? He says we better put our weapons down. Yeah, I heard him. Alice says. They smile. You see, these two look incredibly alike, except for one of them has a white streak of hair, um, that frames his left ear. The other one has a small scar above his left lip. But oddly enough, when they look at each other, they start. There's a small smile that touches the corners of their lips. And they look back at you and is like, "Well, I don't think we're putting our weapons down," he says.
I said I would be very careful as we have backup behind us. This is not a fight you can win. Ooh.
So, the one the elder man looks at, he goes white in the face. He's like, "Do you know who those guys? You know who they are? That's just the Ripper and his brother." The rest of them start murmuring and talking to each other. I heard they killed an entire group themselves, an entire working party just for fun. Aye, the same thing. I heard that they're here, unleashed from the Imperial War. They killed entire legions themselves. So you just hear just everybody talking about these guys.
About these guys. Whose guys? These guys?
Well, a weapon ain't gonna drop itself there, Cupcake, he says. As he unhooks his mace.
Can I immediately spawn my echo right here?
Yeah.
We're not really. What's that?
So yeah, you can do a surprise.
I'm gonna just spawn him here and then pop off a shot to him. Might as well. This is how it's gonna happen, I think.
Everybody roll initiative.
They said that counts as a surprise. Let me go ahead and roll that then. There you go.
Button just the river and rubbing it and jabbing the taker.
18.
Yeah, it hits.
Alright. Damage. 14. In this guy right here.
You're attacking the guy across from you?
Yeah, well, to be fair, my, yeah.
Yeah, if you're doing crossbows, right?
Yeah. So 14, and yeah, we set that guy down, and basically he's going to be right in front of this guy. He's going to be, well, not on top of him, but right, kind of there. In front of my guy. Well, a little, yeah, sure. I was going to say, like, the right,
You?
yeah, like, right, yeah, right there. Yep.
All right.
Oh, and I got roll initiative.
Everybody else roll initiative?
I did, yeah. I got a 21.
I got a 16. Wait. Why'd it put me at 21?
Lazarus is at 21. That's your previous rolls.
Yeah. Wait, I know it kept the same. Does it not start over? Or did we ever go out and come back in of combat? Because I thought it refreshed every time.
We just left combat and we are now re-entering combat, yeah.
Yeah, I figured if we did that, the turn order, it doesn't keep the previous list. It just does.
Hold on. Everybody just re-roll. If you already rolled, just roll it and put in your order just so we can fix it.
Wait, so we're re-rolling initiative over again?
Yeah, just roll your initiative. If you rolled something previously, just plug it in manually or tell me what it is and I'll do it.
Mine was 16.
Well, click it and roll initiative so you're in the order, and then I'll change your.
Yeah.
Well, mine was 21, but I'll re-roll if you want me to.
Yeah, just re-roll. I'll put in 21.
I got a 20 that second one, but it sucks.
Yep.
Are the I don't see the slaves in this order at all.
Not because they are scared.
They're behind us.
They were murmuring amongst themselves, like, this is that guy.
Start winning, maybe. All right. So, who is up first in the turn order? It looks to be Balthazar. You heard the slaves murmuring in the background about the prestige and renown of these. Well, I should say, not renown, but rather
Infamy.
yeah, of these two taskmasters. What are you doing?
Remember, this guy already shot at and hit.
See your token over here, Balthazar.
It's right here.
Covered up.
There you go.
It's putting me right on top of Seth for some reason.
Riding Lazarus' shoulders.
Don't worry, buddy, I can fly.
So the two that we're talking to, they're not the half giants, are they?
No.
Okay.
The half giants seem to be chained to they're chained to an anvil with thick iron collars around their neck.
We're not missing any health, but fuck it. I'm gonna just run right up to him and just bite the fuck out of him.
Fighting, that's a bold first round move. Go ahead.
Well, I mean, he already got hit by me
Damn it.
once, so
So you just bite him. But you
Oh, that
go,
actually hit?
no. So you go to
Darn. I was about to say, wait, what?
bite him. As he does so, he grabs the back of your head and throws you back. What the bloody hell? That's a first. Trying to bite me.
First time for everything, little bitch.
Hey.
And then I just pull out my rapier.
Hey, Jess, you see this nut's trying to bite me, he says.
I feel like I'm not going to live that down now for the rest of the campaign. Every time I get into a fight, first thing I do, I'm going to bite this motherfucker.
and for gosh sakes, watch your language.
You have a bonus action?
Unfortunately not.
Maybe
Not
pinch
as a
him?
swashbuckler.
You know, to pinch him.
Alright. Lazarus. You see this Dragonborn move with pretty deft speed, fluid speed, but the martial prowess of your current opponents allowed him to parry the attack and make light of what could have been a very lethal attack. What are you doing?
I am going to use my last spell slot to cast Hex on this guy as a bonus action.
Now, remember that your hex lasts, I think, an hour at least
Hour.
at this level, right?
Yeah.
So you could just transfer it
Um,
over. You wouldn't have to
You
reuse the
don't have to
spell
use
slot.
it. You could, yeah.
It
I
lasts
think
a
I stayed.
minute.
What level are your spells? Level 2?
Or no, it's a concentration up to 1 hour, yeah, but
Yeah.
it says within a minute of the previous target dying,
Yeah,
I have
I
to
think
choose
it's
a new
been more
target.
than a minute. Yeah, I think it's been more than a minute and he's been dying, but you are right. You can transfer targets in combat. That is something to keep in mind, though. Alrighty.
So yeah,
First,
I'm gonna hex him up, and then after he's hexed, I'm gonna Eldritch smash his face in. Alrighty. Also disadvantage on dexterity. Eldritch ass, where are you at? There it is. Problemo. Why am I rolling so shit?
So you go to blast him. As you do so, he kicks up his shield into his forearms and deflects the blast. And as the blast deflects off his shield, it hits the side of the mine wall next to, blasting a huge hole in the wall, breaking some of the beams loose. And now loose dirt's starting to fill into the mine. I'll see what you did. You're gonna kill us all.
It's
I'll do
happened before.
Spunky bastards, are you? Well, I'm still holding it, he says. It's, Dumbo.
So this guy already had taken a hit, right, from me for the 14 damage. So I turn and I'm going to fire my crossbow at him again.
Hell, you miss. You go to fire your crossbow. As you do so, he rolls out of the way of the shot, and the shot actually pings off the cauldron, and as a low thud sound rings out through the mine chamber.
How high is this room?
It's about 12 foot high. The ceilings are.
So basically, I'm gonna do the same thing. Put my echo 12 foot, move him above him, and then use my bonus action to teleport. So
I see a theme coming on.
yeah.
So they'll take 2d6 damage. All right. as you as you as you do that, he goes to step out of the way, but when he does so, you come down hard on his foot, and you hear a sickening crunch, and he yells, "Oh, I can't believe it's this. They tried to bite me. Now he's stomping on my foot." He says.
So he's still standing.
He's still standing.
All right. That's that's pretty much all I can do.
Hell, from the sound of his voice, ain't doing much.
Yeah.
All right, so
Right.
it is now. I believe it's their turn.
Whose turn is it? It's one of them. Yeah.
So,
So these two guys are chained up.
yeah, they're chained up. They're chained to anvils that are placed in front of them. One's right.
Those are the
half giants. Yeah.
half giants.
Who's going first? Is it this guy?
Yes, it's this guy who just got his foot stomped on. All right, so he's just like, "Oh, filthy bugger! You stomp on my toe, I'll whack you!" What he says. So he pulls out his mace, swings at you. 16 hit.
16 hits.
As he hits you in mid chest with the, and then he swings back with a backhanded swing again.
Miss.
But that one, after you're taking the first blow to the chest, you were able to roll with the damage, only taking 5. But it brings you out of range of the second attack that was swiping towards you.
And if you could make a con save for me, please.
Ooh.
They're fine.
He sees it. Ugh. Gesundheit.
Thank you.
So. Thank you, says. All right. And who's next? I'm just going to look forward at this guy here. Swing at him. So this thing's gone.
Yeah, you can. Whoa.
The
Wait, everything went dark.
Not for me.
I got rid of your actual token.
It will soon.
How dare you?
All right, 16. I'm assuming hits Lazarus.
Wait, how do I keep my token back on, or how?
Damn, if only I had my spell slot. Yeah, it hits.
All right, so as he swings at the ethereal form of Dumbo, the elephant chimeran, it dissipates, and as he does, he looks around the next target, and his eyes gaze on you. And as he does so, he brings a vicious strike. It actually hits you in the arm, and the sickening thud, it swacks you, and the force of the blow actually sends a racking pain through your body as it jolts through you. And
Damn.
I am fixing your condition right now. You should be able to see now.
Alright. So what happened? This guy here attacked my clone, killed it, and then what? And he attacked him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it dealt 5 damage. I don't know if you've seen that.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, I have no clue what your health is, so.
I have 28 hit points.
So you're level 3. You shouldn't be near dead yet.
No.
Good. Okay. The giants kind of look and see what's going on as they hold the cauldrons. They look at you guys and they look at each other, but don't do anything just yet. Yenfer, it's now your turn.
All right. So both of these boys are probably within 10 feet of me. This guy within 5?
Yes.
Okay. So looking around, I'm not entirely comfortable right now. But Yenfer is going to look up at this dude, and he's just going to like reach in under his hide clothes and just kind of throw again a little bit more some spores on this gentleman, and they'll watch as these little tiny red caps just start popping up around his armor. Then they'll just start vibrating. They'll cast heat metal on his armor.
Oh, nice. Okay. What's all this then? He says.
And then I will use the bonus act. It's hot, and I'm gonna do 2d8 damage to him. So he takes 9.
There's something prowling around here.
It is getting a bit sweaty in here now you mention it.
Oh, I don't need to do it as a bonus action the first turn. And then for my bonus action, I'll cast Shillelagh, and I'll just kind of stand there wild-eyed.
This was a bit weird there, Jess. Jobin says. Right now. And Balthazar, it's now your turn.
Fight him.
Oh my god!
I can only do that so many times, damn it. Otherwise, I would.
Well, as a rogue, you could just take the you can take the sneak action, like, whenever.
Yeah, that's how rogues do like a butt ton of damage.
Yeah, I was gonna say, that's what I would be doing instead of trying to butt people. I'll tell people how to play
Well,
I'm
a swashbuckler rogue,
oh, that's right.
so I don't need to do all that stuff to get advantage. I actually have
Yeah, I forgot your
Fancy
swashbuckler.
footwork.
What's it called? Where's it at?
Fancy footwork.
Fancy footwork.
But, like,
no,
we're all
no,
within
actually,
proximity.
steady aim. As a bonus action, you give yourself advantage on your next attack roll on the current turn.
Mm-hmm.
But I can't move.
But you need that crit, bro.
Fish damn crit.
So I'm going to steady aim as my bonus action, so that my next attack has advantage. Manage. And it's going to be on that one. Going to do some stabby with my rapier. Do I get the sneak attack as well, or no?
I think we're all.
You have to be hidden. Well, you have to take that stealth actions to stealth roll. So you're not stealth yet. You have to use
Not stealth, and other allies are within combat of who you're trying to hit, I believe.
Yeah. So you wouldn't be able to hit that. But you can use your movement to disengage and do that.
Not after you use that thing. You can't move.
Would the advantage on steady aim give him sneak attack?
I mean,
yeah, because the thing with Rakish Audacity is you don't need advantage on the attack roll to use your sneak attack against a creature if you are within 5 feet of it, no other creatures are within 5 feet of it, and you don't have disadvantage on the attack roll. All other rules for sneak attack still apply. So, I mean, that's a way for me to do my sneak attack without advantage.
You can't have people within 5 feet of you, though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
basically it's a 1v1.
Okay, that's fine. Stabby with the rapier. 21.
You get him.
Damage.
Wait, you didn't roll damage. Did you? Yeah, you just rolled again.
Just hit, tap. Yeah, there you
go. Oh, there we go. Okay.
Dad fought like a man. Here I thought he was a bleeding babe, trying to nip at his mother's titty.
Oh,
keep it up, and the next bite's gonna be at your jugular.
That's better.
I just kind of lick my lips, trying to freak him out, throw him off a bit.
Are we fighting or are you guys getting down? What's going on?
So lively today.
Yeah, Jesse thinks I'm his mother's tit.
Oh,
More like my next meal. And then
No,
it will be my.
No, it's Lazarus.
So it's now your turn.
all right, you know the deal. No surprises here. How? Okay, so since this is like a forgery room and there's giants in here, would you say the roof is probably a bit higher than in the previous room?
Yes.
Well, you said this room was 12 feet. The room
This is
before
12
was
feet.
14.
Yeah, this is 14. So no, it's not. This is 12 feet. Sorry. The other room was bigger because it was the open mining area. That's why it was 15 feet. Okay.
Fair enough.
But
Okay.
There are shafts coming from the smelting areas that go in, and the hooded the parts above that are a little bit filled out just to let the smoke ventilate better. But yeah, generally the area where you guys are standing in is about 12 foot high.
Okay, I will. And you said these guys are how tall?
But they're about 8 to 10 foot tall. I'd say between there, about they look about between 8-9 feet.
Okay,
Somewhere in that range.
so that won't matter. Okay. Well, just to get out of direct melee, I'm going to fly straight into the air and basically press myself against the ceiling.
Okay.
I can just hover.
All right.
And then I'm going to blast down with Mr. Eldritch over here. Please roll high for once.
Which person? Oh, no.
The one that's cursed right in front of me.
Hey, you hit. Good job.
Yay.
Okay. And was that
6?
6 the damage it rolled?
Yeah.
Okay. So I also add my charisma mod, which is a 5, so that's 11.
Oh, it's already added for you.
You're telling me I rolled 1?
You rolled a nat 1, bro.
You have to scroll over it. It tells you what you rolled.
I see. Okay, well then I'm also going to roll the hex damage as well. If I can find it, this is kind of stupid. Roll, boom. 4, so 10.
Oh, look. Little boy don't hit me with this little fairy fire.
Take that. I got more where that came from. That's it.
Recognize what you've got. He says,
All right,
starts
I'm going to. You can scale him, of course, as need be. Oh, goodness. And I'll probably like, well, not that far, but like probably like next to him, ish. A little farther. Man, I wish I could do it. Yeah, I'll go there. Yeah, sure. Why not?
Ping where you want it to. I'll move it for you.
Yeah. So you said this guy in front of me. Can I tell by looking at him? Like, is he way bigger than me? Is he just a tad bit bigger than me? He's a little bit smaller than me. Like, what's his size, pretty much?
He's about the build of a large barrel-chested human, so he's not bigger than you, but he looks like he could square off against you.
All right, I'm going to try to do a constricting grapple, which is basically going to be a constraint. I'm trying to basically grab him and wrap my trunk around his neck completely. It's going to be made at advantage since I'm using my trunk. Where is it?
Strength save on the grapple.
What's that? Well, I mean, for him it'll be either Dex or Strength. He can pick one.
Alright.
But for me, it's. Let me just roll real quickly. All right, he has to be a 20. He is now restrained, and that's my turn.
Alrighty.
So, as he kind of, well, no, this other one's been talking trash, but well, they both been talking trash.
Both
But
trash talkers.
But the second, this guy's like, "Oh, what do you got?" I just immediately run up to him and,
Oi,
you know,
I think Picadose is trying to put it in your mouth. Little farce hoe, he says, as he strains against the against your superior might.
He's trying to put it in my mouth. Why is this guy so sexual?
first nipples. Then
He's trying to bite them.
I was not trying to bite him though.
Alright, at the start of his turn, if you could do a con save.
Is your signature thing you throw dust at everybody?
No!
Dust. I don't know if you guys are young enough to know what that is, but I just watched WWF back in the day.
He takes 1 point of necro.
Ugh.
Ow.
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 Ow!
Alright, Dick Nose. I'm gonna try something I learned from my friend over here. He tries to bite you.
Is it this guy?
Yeah.
All right. Well, he's gonna be doing it with disadvantage. So let's see it.
What's up, Jaquan? So yeah, he bites you, but the thick hide of your I don't know why I thought that would. He says, seems you got yourself in a mess there, Jess, he says, and he pulls out he throws the mace. Well, don't play with this, and he pulls out Jess pulls out a longsword.
Is this the same dude?
Huh? No. No, you can only have Jobin.
Oh, it's this guy.
His brother Jess uses his turn, but he pulled out his longsword and starts to square off against you guys.
No, Jess also has disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks from heat metal.
He doesn't get to. It's an action to switch to items, so that's his turn anyway. So Yenfert, it is your turn.
All right.
I point out as I'm grappling this guy, I'm kind of saying like get him, because
It looks like you have him already. I will.
Your attacks are at advantage. Get him.
Yeah, but I'll raise my shillelagh staff and I'll just kind of again slowly push it towards his face.
Oh.
Feel my face, Edie stick.
Oh, advantage. That's right. Hold on.
Oh, look, your stick is trying to suck on bones.
24.
Oh dear God! Yeah, that gets him.
And then 8.
Who are you doing this on? The hexed one or
The one here.
Jobin? Oh no! He's like, oh my God! What is that? What is that? No!
No, just let it.
I don't want to. He says, as it comes closer, it touches his face. He kind of like tries to move his head away from it. Why the hell do you hang out with this guy? He asks over it. But and then he touches his head and he turns against it.
And his buddy is going to take another 2d8 fire damage from heat metal.
States. Oh, you roll damages.
Yeah, hold on.
Because I have bad rolls. You don't want me to roll for you.
8 more points of fire damage.
That's respectful.
My attack rolls have been booty today.
Jesus Christ, he says. He starts pulling off the plate.
It's going to take you a while. That's my turn.
Save me no whorehouse then, mate, he says.
Oh,
It's good.
Balthazar, it's your turn.
Yeah, he's under me.
Who? Wait, what? Who's under you?
Oh, the next guy.
Huh?
Yeah, him.
Yeah, sees him. What's Balthazar's doing?
You're currently right next to me as you see me
Yeah.
restraining this guy right here.
Yeah, you see the Chimeran elephant man holding this this guy in a grip, and then you seen his companion pull up this stick with tendrils on it, place it on his forehead. Now he's wincing and grimacing against the stick that's being jabbed slowly into his head by these fungi tendrils.
I am going to attempt to stabby stab the one that is being grappled by the giant trunk.
Advantage.
Stabby!
You get him.
Damage.
Advantage.
Ba-da-da-da-da-da! All the holes.
Takes the damages, and he's not looking very good. All right.
Yeah, where's his comebacks now?
I mean, he's
Yeah.
kind of screwed right now. All right.
You can suck my nipple.
Well, I nutter. Okay. Lazarus, it's your turn.
all right. Mr. Hex down, Shalade down, dead down guy is gonna take an Eldritch Blast.
Oh, he's not hexed. The hex.
Oh, sorry, wrong brother.
Yeah.
Yep.
He's hexed and he's got burning armor on.
All right, just going to keep attacking Mr. Hex, dude. Roll tight. Eldritch ass.
And you hit for.
Okay,
Wait,
so I rolled a 10 plus my charisma mod, and then roll the hex damage.
Well, you rolled max damage. Who are you hitting?
Well, I mean, I'm pointing down at him, hovering over him, so probably his face.
Okay. So
That's disturbing.
So as you hit him, as he's trying to pull at the armor on him, he takes it square in the chest because he didn't dodge at all. Then he grimaces and winces against the hit as his left arm falls to his side.
I don't get to roll my hex damage.
Yeah, you call your hex damage. I'm just saying it's what happens when you hit him.
Oh, fair enough. Okay. You said his left arm.
Yeah.
Cool.
He was trying to peel at the plate on his armor, but yeah.
2. There you go. 17. And that's the end of my turn.
Dumbo. So I immediately have this guy. Thankfully, though, I still have a free hand because this is only, you know, I only have to use my one hand in my trunk. So basically, I'm gonna have my clone here fire off a crossbow hit. The guy I'm holding. Yep.
All right, roll.
And is it 18?
Those fingers. Yeah.
Hit.
You.
Rolling
So-
for damage.
So, folks at home, that's what's on the end of that stick that is attached to that guy's face. That's pretty gross. All right. So yeah, that hits, and was it 5 damage?
Mm-hmm.
Does dueling style work with range weapons?
Well, it's given the option to add it. Oh, it says
No, dueling style shouldn't be added onto it. I think he's just doing that because you have dueling style and it just
Yeah.
throws it out there anyway.
That's not. That's
well,
just
yeah,
not
it
from
does. But I'm trying to look it up to see what exactly it said.
It's one-handed, I'm pretty sure.
one-handed weapons. Yeah.
Yeah, that's isn't what this crossbow is.
Crossbows are two-handed.
Heavy crossbows are two-handed heavy.
Say specifically melee. If it doesn't say specifically melee, you can add it. Melee weapon in one hand.
Anyway, one hand, okay.
Yeah, I thought it was specifically melee. I wanted to double check. I don't want to tell you you're wrong.
No,
You're wrong.
let me take. I wish you could take it off for certain items instead of like it.
Yeah, roll 20 isn't the best, but it's the best we got.
Like yeah, because it either has to be on or off. So I guess I'll just toggle it off.
Just leave it on. I'll know if you're making ranged attacks. It's not gonna count.
All right. Anyway, so as I kind of do that, I yell out to these guys right here, and I say,
Well, they're changing Rambo. What are they gonna do?
exactly. But I at least ask them. I say, hey, if you guys are willing to help us, we'll let you free.
At each other and kind of scratch their chests like, how are we gonna get out?
I said, leave that to me. And I don't want to. Yeah, I'll wait till next turn. Cause the reason I ask, I have something planned, but I say just leave that to me.
All right, he goes to make a quick comment, but his eyes are starting to glaze over. He looks like he's barely
And
out of consciousness.
con saving throw, please.
He's like loving to say that. Can't save and throw. Do it now.
He's fine.
He's fine. That's my turn.
All right, the other guy drops a sword and puts his hand. All right, you rightly got my brother messed up. I prefer he didn't die, but you can move on. I won't stop you. He says.
Well, I mean, I still have this guy grappled as.
Oh, leave. But you leave my brother. Says, looking at Dumbo.
So, are we out of? Are we out of initiative right now?
That's up to you guys, isn't it?
I say. I say. Do you have the keys to these chains? He says, I says, I'll let your brother live if you unlock them. Now.
But he says, as he does so, he makes a swift movement and pulls out a dagger and holds it up to your new friend's neck. How about he gives him the keys? You open the chains, and if he kills my brother, I drive my blade into your throat. Says as he holds up the knife to Lazarus's neck.
Oh, I thought you meant my neck. I had a response already too.
Wait, so he's doing it to him, these guys?
Lazarus, are you still flying in the air? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think he came down.
Okay.
No, no.
All right, then he grabs Yenfer.
I don't want to be touched.
Actually, anyway.
Well, maybe you should convince your friend to let my brother
You
go.
should release me now.
So wait, did he give me the keys then, or he's like?
He gave the keys to Yenfer, but he holds the knife at Yenfer's throat with a pointing towards his drink. Yeah.
So I say, I kind of squint my eyes at him as he says that, and I hold my hand out to him to I guess Lazarus or whatever, to give me the keys.
So I have the keys? Question mark.
Not Lazarus. Not be Yenfer. I think you mean Yenfer, right?
Yeah, sure, whatever. Hand my hand to him, or yeah.
Yenfer, you have the keys. So do you hand them off to Dumbo?
Now, the guy who's grappling me is this one here, right?
Not really grappling you as much as holding the neck blade at your throat. It has arm around you, but
Now, mechanically, do I feel like that would be like a pretty bad situation?
yeah, I mean it's a pretty dire situation, but yeah, I don't think he's not really interested in killing you because he knows if he kills you, he's dead and his brother's dead. He just wants leverage.
I will unlock it if you release me now.
I'll be happy to do so. I just need my brother, and then you guys can bugger off.
Release me now. Fuck, now. Now. And if he doesn't release me, I'll force his brother to make a con save.
I want to as he's kind of doing that, I slowly tighten my trunk grip on this guy's throat to kind of get him to like squirm just a teeny bit to know that like, hey, I still have, full control of this guy. You don't want to make him suffer more. Basically, I use that. I want to try to see if I can use that to aid his persuasion, I guess. I don't know.
Roll intimidation with advantage.
Who, me? Alright, intimidation with advantage.
Well, I know if he doesn't let go of me, his brother's going to get spored.
You until his brother's gone.
You should not like being touched.
So you're probably gonna have to. You're probably gonna do that then.
All right. So all right, then this is how I see it going, at least. So as he's got me, right, I'm just going to kind of like pull down into my hood a little bit, and then you can just see some like rapid movements underneath. and I'll transition into my spore form, and then I will spore his brother. So he needs to make a con save.
Are those?
Good.
Yeah.
Okay, and then as a bonus action, I'm going to heat this guy's metal who's got his knife around my neck.
You use your spore form?
What's that say?
Didn't you go in your spore form?
That's an action. My halos is a reaction, and then the heat metal is a bonus action.
Okay.
And he takes 3 more fire damage.
He's still fine. All right. He winces at the metal. And then
And I just.
and then
Uh,
when you take your spore form, does that make you like Morphous, or how does that work exactly?
Yeah, here, sorry, let me find it exactly for you.
I want to make sure I get this right.
Yeah, okay, so use Wild Shape to awaken the spores and infuse you to gain 12 temporary hit points. And I double the damage of my spores, and I can add necrotic damage to my attacks for 10 minutes.
All right, and does it turn you to like a cloud of spores, or what?
No, it's just...
Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, so as you do that, he drives his make a what would be a good save for this? Dex,
Constitution, maybe.
Dex or Con, whichever one you want. I'll let either one go.
They're the same.
Words are hard. Okay. Sucks. Okay. So as you do that, he's like, "No funny stuff. I don't want. Listen, I don't need your life. I need my brother's." He says as he drives the blade slowly into your throat. A stream of ichor erupts from your veins where blood should be. I don't know what the fuck you are, but I know you bleed.
I I extend my hand out again. I say, "Just give me the keys. We'll get this over with."
Right.
I think my hand's still out there, and it's just kind of shaking.
Take the bleeding keys and let my brother go.
So I guess I take the keys.
All right. So do you do so and letting his brother go?
Well, I grab the keys, but remember, because I have one free hand. I have one hand.
That's why I'm asking if you could do it.
So currently I've grabbed the keys.
Yeah.
I mean, or if he handed them to me or something without letting go of his brother yet.
He handed the key. He gave the keys to. I thought you already had the keys because he gave them to Yenfer, and Yenfer gave them to you.
Oh, if Yenfer gave them to me, then okay. Then basically, I say, all right.
Off with swords.
Yeah, so basically, as I still have him, I move him along with me to this guy right here.
You're taking his brother, who's barely on the edge of consciousness, and bring him over there.
Yep, with me.
All right.
And I'm just saying, I just say, all right.
I'm losing my patience. He says, "Let my brother go."
I said I will. Just let me unlock him first, and I will release him.
Be done with it, he says.
So I walk over here with him, and I look at again at this guy. I say, "You will help us." Would you like to escape with us, basically, or would you aid in our help escaping?
He looks at the two brothers and the Shek who's like, let's see, roll a persuasion check. See, he's like, I have 4 daughters. If I leave, they'll take my place.
I look at the other one. offer the same thing. At this point, if they don't do anything, it's just going to be like, well, you guys are royally useless.
Or worse, then he's like, no, If I leave, my entire family's life's forfeit. I gotta stay here. But I'll not impede you. If them lot says you can leave, leave.
All right. So basically, let's see. If I'm examining, is this the exit we kind of need to go to?
Yeah, you do know you need to head that direction.
So basically, I will get to about here, just to right here with his brother, and then I kind of whoever's that the person that he doesn't have with the knife to his throat. I'll say, I beckon for them to come stand by me.
That would be Lazarus. Where did this All right, so Lazarus, Balthazar, do you guys go over there?
Well, I guess.
There you go.
All of me dislikes this entire situation, but I will, I'll go over there.
Why? What did you want to do?
No. Just like my character was
Yeah.
like
Well, it's a shitty
very
situation.
uncomfortable.
Yeah.
He's very uncomfortable. He's out of his element.
He still has. He still has him.
Yenfer, yeah. Still has Yenfer.
I say, all right. On 3, we release our target. We release. I release your brother, and you release Yennefer. And okay, say 3, 2, 1, and then I don't fully release him yet, but I definitely unwind my trunk. Like, I start to unwind it basically, and then, but as I'm doing that, I'm also seeing what he's doing to see if he's doing the same.
He flicks his wrist and puts his hands up in the air. The knife is gone.
And I then fully let go of his brother.
All right, so you let go of his brother, and Yenfer is now free.
And I say, Yennefer, come on.
My hood's gonna be down, and I'm just gonna kind of shakily make my way over.
Jennifer passes him. He's like, "I'm sure we'll see each other again," he says. "What's your name?"
Is this guy saying that?
No, Jess the Ripper.
Who's he saying it to? Sorry, us.
Yeah, he's saying it to Dumbo.
This guy here. You saying this guy here is saying it, or right there?
Yeah, this guy right here.
Okay, yeah. As he said that, I say. You can Dumbo. You can call me Dumbo.
He chuckles at Dumbo. Well met. Till next time, he says.
And as I kind of, nod as he says that, and basically turn to, make our way toward this direction here.
He watches you guys leave and doesn't move until you're out of sight behind his brother. But as you exit the chamber, you have cleared two chambers and gathered a reluctant, kind of not very good army of slaves.
Did they recome?
Well, they're following you out. I mean, they're playing it cool.
We didn't help in the fight, but we'll leave.
They leave with you, but that should be the session for tonight. It is 11:16. That's typically where our stopping point is, around 11:30. Did you guys have any questions,
grief.
concerns?
No.
No, man, that's fun.
Fantastic. Great session, guys. I appreciate you guys showing up. Hopefully, by next turn, we should meet up with Hagrid, depending on where you guys choose to go and everything. Or you can
Who's
just
Hagrid?
straight leave the mine.
Who's Hagrid?
Hagrid Orskov is actually who, I don't think he told you about it yet, is who a certain individual is here to kill Balthazar.
Oh, Hagrid is the person that's here to kill Balthazar.
Balthazar is here to kill Hagrid.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
all the way
gotcha,
around.
Hagrid. Sorry.
Gotcha.
I was saying Hagrid, it's Hargrad.
Hagrid.
At this point, it's Hagrid. Fuck it.
It might be my
Stop
fault.
your laws, y'all.
Yeah, I can't do it. I mean, streaming
I
is-
forgot we're streaming.
Yeah, it's Hargrad, not Hagrid. Yeah, with the hard
I
R.
forgot we were streaming.
All right. But if you guys want to elaborate on anything or change your character ideas, I'll give you leeway to do so. If you want to make minor changes to your character background and all that before we leave the basically tutorial area next session. Hopefully we'll have everybody there. Let me know if that other individual wants to play, and I won't put up to fill this position until you get back to me on it.
Yeah, she has a laptop. She actually created a character on some app. She made a high elf ranger.
So she'll be another Lyrian. A lot of elves on this team. Cool. Sounds terrific. I will if you somehow get her a message me or something, or I can send her a link, or you can send her a link. Either way. Totally normal.
Let me see if she's. Because whenever I first messaged her, she said her grandmother was currently using her laptop.
Oh, no worries. It doesn't
And
have
if
to
she
be
can,
right now. Yeah, it doesn't have to be right now. Just sometime throughout the week or next Sunday, if we can get her on there, maybe make her 20 or something. That'd be fantastic.
Okay.
I will have the tokens fixed, and we will continue from there. Good session again, guys. Thanks for showing up, and thanks for all of you for watching. I appreciate. Dwan Ford, thanks for the like. Lynn Gibson, thanks for the like. And I appreciate the follow from Ooga Boo 12.